then we get on the plane, and then it's cute because it's me, and then they were sitting behind me, and then I watched Ratatouille, and Ratatouille was actually good. Like, I love Ratatouille, chat. I haven't seen it in a long time. That movie's really good. I was like, this is great. So I watched that on the plane, and then we get to the hotel, and I like check in, right? I'm like, okay, I'm ready for my room, and they're like, okay, here's your room key. You go to the second floor, blah blah. And I walk on the second floor, and I open the room, and I walk in, and the bed is like not made, like it was like all messed up, and then there was a half-eaten cookie on the desk, and I'm like, this is my room. I'm like, why would they give me a room where the bed's not even made, and there's like a cookie, like, and it was half eaten. It wasn't even a full cookie. There's like 5 bites out of it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So then I'm with Emmy, and we go downstairs, and we like tell them, we're like, hey, like the room's kind of dirty, and then I got a new room. But that was really scared. That was really scary because I never experienced that before. Where it's just like, you know, like a messed up hotel room. And then we went to dinner as a whole group. It was so cute. I got lobster like ravioli or something. Ooh la la, really delicious. And it was nice, and we got to like hang out and chat, talk about like things coming up, and it was like really exciting. So my heart was very happy. And then after dinner, Emmy, Bonnie, and I went to CVS, and we were like shopping around. It was very wholesome, very cute. We had to buy like makeup and stuff and whatnot, so it was fun. And then we were just doing mind our own business, and then Ms. Asmund, Esfand, and all the guys come around, and they're like, what's taking you so long in CVS? And we're like, we're just chilling, but we were having a great time. And they then they came, and then they bought their stuff. Like Asmund bought some beef jerky, so that was cool. So he really enjoyed the beef jerky. Yum yum yum. And then at night, we worked on the PowerPoint together. It was so sweet. It reminded me back of college days. Emmy was working on her PowerPoint at the shareholders meeting, and then I was working on this one. And we were just like chilling in her room. It was like nice vibes, and it was so cute. So that was great. That was the first day. And I just think it's really nice that I get to like hang out with OTK outside of streaming too. And like they're all really nice, so I've been having a great time. Yeah. And like we have fun dinners and whatnot, so really cool. And then on Monday, the next day, I hung out with Milena a lot. It was so great. We went to like a little shopping area, and we got lunch, and it was so bad. Literally, the reviews were 4.5 stars, okay? We went to this restaurant, and we're like, oh, 4.5 stars. The photos look kind of nice. And then we get there, and it was horrible. So that's why you don't trust reviews, chat. Like, 4.5 should be pretty good. Like, Milena got this carrot and ginger soup, and, like, I love ginger, okay? But that carrot and ginger soup was horrible. Like, it was, like, way too much ginger. And, like, she couldn't even finish it. And I tried it, and I was like, this is so bad. So, that sucked. Yeah, I would probably rate it, like, a 5 out of 10. Yeah, it was, like, okay. But, like, not good. Definitely not 4.5. It's, like, a 2.5 out of 10. Or 2.5 out of 5. So, it was not good. And then, after we ate lunch, we went to Boba Guys, which is my favorite boba spot. There's no Boba Guys in Austin. It's only in, like, Cali and in New York. And then at Boba Guys, Milena and I are like ordering our drinks and whatnot, and there was like no service. So I go up to the worker, and I'm like, hey, do you guys have Wi-Fi here? And then he's like, no, we don't, but you're a streamer, right? And I'm like, oh, yes, I'm a streamer. And I was wearing like OTK merch, and he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. And like he's like, oh, I know OTK. And I'm like, what do you do? And then I'm like, oh, like who do you like to watch? And he's like, oh, I watch Miz. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And he's like, I watch you. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, I also watch Nick and Milena. And I'm like, well, that's so cool. And then Milena was like, yeah, the first person he said was Miz. And then Milena was like, oh, well, now you know the big announcement, like, Emily's gonna get announced tomorrow. And he's like, oh, cool, that's cool. And then And they were like, yeah, now you know, like you're the first one to know that I'm an OTK and whatnot. So that was really sweet. He didn't like. I feel like if I didn't talk to him first, he wouldn't have said anything. But I feel like it's nice to first. I feel like it's nice to when people like come up to me and say that they watch my streams. It like means a lot. So if you ever see me in person chat, feel free to come up to me and say hi because I think it's cool. And I was like, yeah, I think his name was Gritty or something, like the dance move, but I don't remember. But I think it was Gritty, something like that. I'm like, oh, thank you, like thanks for watching. Yeah, doing the Gritty. And he was super nice. So, yo, Gritty. Yeah. And then after Melena and I had our nice time outside after lunch and whatnot, we had a rehearsal for the show. So the shareholders meeting was the day after. And we did like a whole run through. And I'm going to be honest, chat, I was like, I was a little nervous because the rehearsal, it was like 5 hours long, and it was a little rough because we had to like switch things up a lot, and I'm like, oh my god, like will it work out tomorrow? Because we had to like change like the cameras and stuff and whatnot. But then the actual meeting, like there was like no mess ups. It was perfect. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, there was like no scuffness at all, and I was like, wow, perfect. So no need to worry at all. OTK always pulls it off. So, yeah, that was Monday. It was very fun. There's a picture of me and Melena at the We Play Studio on Monday. That's my show. Cool, right? Wow. And they made the thing all pretty and whatnot. So, yeah, super cute.